Hello everyone, hope you're having a fine day, and today we will be building some floating islands. Also, as a heads up, I will be using a bit of Worldedit, and if you'd want to download it, the link will be in description. Now, to build any, and I mean any island you want, first, I believe you need to choose a scale. As you can see, there are 4 main steps to building an island, and we will go through all of them. Let's actually start building. Using the command up1, I create a floating block and I build out 7 blocks in each direction from the center. This will give me a circle once I connect it, and I will use this as my main platform to start off my island. This doesn't have to be perfect, not at all. This just needs to be a rough circle of how big you want the island to be. So don't stress out if it doesn't look good. Now let's try to make an actual shape out of this. I'll take a wooden shovel, you can use any tool for this, and type the command / brush sphere stone and 3. The 3 represents the size of the sphere you're going to make. Let's actually go a bit smaller. You can just replace it into 2 or any size you want up to 6. And let's start placing. I just realized I may have placed the island a bit too low, so I will fly it up a bit. Just need to select the region first. There we go. And using the command move and looking in the direction, I'll move it, let's say 20 blocks. We have moved the entire island and we can continue. Now, having a rough shape of it all, you will need to smoothen it. And unfortunately, while there are some tools to do it easier, I will still do it by hand, as it's just the main way of doing it, and you can make sure you don't miss any. When it comes to style, as you can see, I have went for something along these lines, and I have built a few samples, and you can make the sides of your islands as jagged or as smooth as you want. There is no limit. Keep in mind that this still is a floating island, so there must be some continuity to it along all the sides. But with that said, you can go ahead and make it whatever you want. Now that you have the shape of your island all figured out, it's time to think about the theme of it. And that basically means what blocks you're going to use and how are you going to portray them. And so I am going to be using these 6 blocks. And I can see quickly using Worldedit how they are going to look on this structure. But first, because I have a falling block, gray concrete, I will need to do a few commands, and those are perf update off and perf neighbors off. I have turned them off before, so they are already turned off, but that's just if you're going to also use some falling blocks. I will now set the position to those 2 blocks, and using this command, one second, this one, I replace all solid blocks, which in this case is just the stone, using all of these blocks. And Worldedit works in a way where it will use all of them in a random order. I can set it to percentiles, as long as they all add up to at least 100%. But if I do this, all of this will be random. And as you see, it has worked flawlessly. Okay, I have fiddled around a bit with some of the blocks and replaced them in different places. And now I can move on to the top of the island. I'll grab new blocks and try to decorate it as I want. And now, with my themed set, I can go ahead and finish the island with details. And that will range from many things. I can add some spikes from the bottom, I can add many other blocks, and I can finish anything else. This is where creativity shines, as you can make these islands whatever you want. And with all that, after many finishing touches and details, I can say our island is done. Hope you enjoyed this video and the island I built. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see all of you guys sometime later. See ya.